Hey, Facebook friends, this is Roxy with Meet Roxy Jordat, and so I've been doing a lot of personal growth this last weekend. It's already Wednesday, okay? But like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was in some really intense seminars for personal growth, and so today I want to share with you the six growth strategies that I actually learned from being at a John Maxwell training. It was a private training that I was able to get into because a friend, let me know that he was here in Denver, Colorado. And so I was able to sit in on a session. And so today I want to share with you what those six strategies were that I learned on Thursday. So the number one is to get the big picture. Okay. So a lot of people, it's really good to get like a big picture, like your vision, your goal, a massive goal. Some people can handle that. Okay, some people can have that big old vision, that big old, like out of the world idea and vision of what they want to do. And then there's some people that get really inhibited with that. And so one thing that he suggested that I thought was super cool was make the vision big enough that you're going to strive and work for it, but not so big that you feel like you're not going to obtain it, because that vision and that goal should be ever expanding, because even in our wildest dreams, the biggest vision that we have is only a stepping stone to what our possibility and what our growth could actually be. So I thought that was really interesting, and I know that's been an inhibitor for me, but I always set that goal and then I make that my final goal, and that's not the key to it. What it is the journey to the goal and then expanding that goal. Okay, so always thinking about how you're going to make it bigger and better, even if you haven't hit the first goal, but you're making that journey towards it, make it ever expandable, okay? And so your vision should be expandable. And 4 areas of growth that he talked about in this was relationships and network marketing, okay? So being able to build relationships with people and then also be able to get out there and do network marketing. The second one was empower and equip people. So being able to empower people and speak life into them and then equip them to reach that big goal. I've got a little bit of a hoarse voice. Let me take a drink here. The third one was attitude to overcome adversity. You're going to have adversity, okay, in your growth. So it's having that attitude of that you're going to overcome that adversity. Your neck might get twisted, but you never lose focus on your goal. And then the fourth one is leadership and influencing people. So that's all under number 1 of the 6 growth strategies of getting the big picture. The second, growth strategy is priorities. And what is essential for me to grow and for you to grow? So work on your strategy, work on your strengths. A lot of people will be told you got to work on, excuse me, you got to work on those things that you're not good at. And actually, John Maxwell is telling us to work on your strengths, because you can actually rise that skill by 2 points. And so if you can work on your strengths and really hone them into excellence, you're going to build a team that's going to fill in some other holes, okay? Or you're going to outsource that's going to fill in those holes. They're going to be better at it. Like I outsource, and my people that I outsource to are tremendously way better at doing what I have them assigned to do than I am. So I leverage that, okay? So be strategic about your priorities. Don't just think that you can do it all, but then also work on your strengths so that you can become a better leader and be an example. The third growth strategy is strategy, okay? It is vital. It is vital to measure every single week what you have done, what went well, what was successful, and what wasn't successful. So it's okay to have massive success because you're going to learn from that. And that is so important. Don't be afraid to not do it right, because massively bad, I don't want to say bad things, but if you screw up, okay, take it and learn from it and then implement it and do it better the next week. Never give up on it. And always remember that professionals test, okay? Amateurs get hung up in the failure. Professionals test, they revise it, they re-strengthen it, and they put it back out there and they test it again. The fourth growth strategy is application brings transformation, okay? So what you learn, you teach. Like, I just got off a phenomenal team call that was just crazy good, and there was 8 points that he brought to the table. And I'm going to study those 8 points for about half an hour, and then I'm going to put it right back out into a Facebook Live or into a blog post, and I'm going to leverage that information that I learned from him. So I'm going to teach it, and when you teach it, it's going to set deeper into you, and you're going to understand it better, and you're going to put it back out there. Okay, so the fifth growth strategy is organization, okay? I cannot tell you how many times I've worked with leaders in my own organization or people, on my team that are leaders, and they really don't know where to go find information that they've got stored. So organization of your material is vital. You do not want to waste time looking for something. Make sure that you have a good organization for your information, okay? And then the sixth growth strategy that John Maxwell talked about was consistency. And this is actually where the majority of network marketers will fail. And I use the word fail because you have to be ownership of your own success. So every day it's 100% all out. You are responsible. Nobody else is responsible. So consistency, daily mode of operation. Are you sticking to your DMO every single day, because that's what's going to drive you forward in success? So take your best time, like mornings are my best time, and that's when I need to be doing my Facebook Lives or writing my blog posts, putting emails out. So your most important things should be done in your prime time, and for me that's the mornings. And so like 4 income generating activities in the prime of my day, okay, is when that needs to occur. So you need to prioritize what is important. Make sure it's simple, it's reproductive, and it's teachable, okay? So at the very end, the last statement that I want to give to you is law of design. Strategy, personal growth will maximize your growth, okay? So law of design. Design your day, design your life, design your business, and test it, mold it, fashion it, and get better at it every single day, okay? And I just happen to have a company that I'm working with right now that's building industry leaders, and we're bringing people on every single day. And so if it's something in your heart's desire that you want to be an industry leader and you want to be a professional, just raise your hand, send me a message, and we'll get together and talk about it. But they are building people and leaders to develop your own products, to make your own company, to brand yourself, okay, instead of branding somebody else's information and product. That's what we mean about being industry leaders, okay, to be molded. And so these 6 principles, of growth strategies, they really do, utilize these growth strategies that even John Maxwell is teaching. So that's what I have for you today. Make this an excellent day. Reach out to me if you're interested in becoming an industry leader, if you're willing to test, make massive mistakes, and really grow yourself. That's what we're into, okay? Raise your hand, send me a message, say, hey, I want to know more about what you're doing, and we'll get together and we'll discuss it. So again, from beautiful Colorado, it's a little cloudy here today, but we need the rain, so it's all good. Make it an excellent day. Bye-bye.